My name is Davontavean Martin. I'm rocking with G-Sportz.
You get confused. I got the game too fast. I'm here with Chance Gasery Jr. guard for H.L Bourgeois High School out of Homer, Louisiana. Just came off an impressive victory over Vanderbilt Catholic, 20-point win. He led all scorers with 18 points. Tell me about how you think about your performance and your team performance in your Jamboree game today.
Well, we played pretty good. You know, we're gonna win next game when we go to Woodlawn. We play Helen Cock the first game, so that should be a pretty good game.
Right.
That's our first game, hard game. So we should win that game.
All right. Now I know you played for Alpha Payton Elite for AAU this past summer. Tell me about that experience and tell me about the competition and playing with some of them group of guys on that team.
Well, it's a great experience playing with Alpha Payton. The guys totally way faster game, way better guys. I play against 7-footers. I'm not used to playing against them guys like that, so it's a good experience.
All right. Now, tell me like what's some goals you got set for yourself, you know, for your junior season, and some personal goals and team goals for the rest of your junior season.
Well, I want to play on both sides of the ball because last year I didn't play that good on the defensive side, so I want to average 5 steals a game, 10 rebounds, and 25 points. So that's a triple-double right there. So, and I want to win a state championship before I leave.
All right, that's some good goals right there. Now, tell me about your recruiting process as far as like some schools that's looking at your offers that you got out there, and what's some schools that you think that, you know, fit your style of play?
Well, I got interest. I got Baylor, I got SMU, Lamar, UNO, and yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. And I'm looking forward to go to Baylor though. That's one of my schools I want to go to.
Baylor on the school?
No, and I want to go to Arizona.
Come on, man. I did Tucson?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's a rap artist that get you hyped for a game, you know, to get you psyched, you know, to get your mind right before you get ready to play against some stiff competition?
Well, my favorite rapper is Chief Keef, and I listen to Bounce Earned It.
Come on.
Yeah.
No Meek Mill, no Wayne.
Nah, I listen to Meek Mill a little bit. Like, what song I listen to? Make 'Em Believe or something like that.
All right. Now, I heard that. This is what I heard. I heard you ain't really that good in that 2K. I heard like, you know, some of your teammates be giving you the business in that 2K. That's true?
Nah, man. Nah. I'm nice in that 2K.
All right. I'm about to get your game attack and see what you bought then.
All right.
All right, man. We here with Chance Gasery, Jr. guard for H.L Bourgeois. Man, y'all be on the lookout for this boy. He one of the upcoming rising stars out here in Homer, Louisiana. The G-Sportz, we signing out. I'm here with Davontavean, two-sport athlete for Ellender Patriots, football and basketball. Got first team all district was class 748, 800 yards receiving, 8 touchdowns. Played in the Jamboree tonight for basketball. Just left football last week. Dropped 15 and got the win over Arch Robert Terrebonne. How you feel about your performance tonight? Coming straight off football season, bro.
I'm feeling all right about it, but it can get it'll be a little better towards the end of the season.
All right. How you feel about winning, getting first team all district in football, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns?
Feel good. I still trying to get the All-State though. I want the All-State.
All right. What's some goals you got set for yourself for the rest of your junior year for basketball and going into your senior year for football next year?
I just want a state championship for my team.
Right.
And I want to just, get more recognition.
Right. More publicity.
Yeah.
All right. What some schools you is interested in you and some schools you think that fit your attributes, on the next level?
Got UL looking at me for basketball, LSU looking at me for football, got UNO for basketball, Louisiana Tech for football, West Virginia for basketball, a lot of schools.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get my game better so I can take it to the next level.
All right. Now, what's a rap artist, man? Get you hyped for a game, man. What's somebody you listen to, on the phone, get your mind right. You about to play against an arch rival like Terrebonne tonight.
I ain't gonna lie. I like that Drake. I know he ain't really get your hype, but he just get me in my mood.
Come on. You ain't messing with Meek? What about Meek?
Man, I don't mess with Meek that much, but ever since that rap battle, but
yeah.
I mess with Drake though.
All right. So far as in college, what you feel like best suit you? Football, basketball. A lot of people want to know what kind of decision you gonna make on that, man.
I'm debating right now. I'm trying to see how my junior year, my basketball and football
right.
I'm trying to balance it out, see how it will go. But I will never know until my senior year.
All right. Now, y'all picked to win y'all district. In basketball this year, you feel like y'all got a chance to win state?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I feel like if we play as a team, and we keep the chemistry up, get it up, I think we have a chance.
All right, man. I'm here with Davontavean. Say your name again.
Davontavean.
Davontavean. All right.
Yeah.
Davontavean Martin. Y'all be on the lookout for this boy. Football and basketball, two-sport athlete at Ellender High School in Homer, Louisiana, man. And G-Sportz, we signing out.
I'm stuck in a basement, sitting on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind, I thought she was fine, don't know if her body is hers.
What up? Thank y'all for tuning in to G-Sportz. As y'all just seen in one of my segments with junior guard Chance Gasery from H.L Bourgeois High School out of Homer, Louisiana, which is my alumni. I was very proud to do this interview because, that's a school I went to, and I love seeing great players come from this school. Chance had a pretty good game in the Jamboree that night. 17 points. He led his team in scoring. I've been watching Chance since he was in 9th grade at HL, and he's really grown up. I think playing with Alpha Payton Elite AAU team over the summer really helped his game, playing with some of the better players in the state. One of the notables he played with, McDonald 35 point guard Dejan Juro, who was ranked 38 overall on Rivals.com and just committed to UMass. And going all over the country, playing in Vegas, Chicago, get some of that stiff competition, really helped Chance with his progression. And I could tell he's really worked on his game. He was second team all-district last year as a sophomore, so I'm expecting big things from him this season. And I think he's ready to take on that leadership role and lead HL deep in the playoffs this season because they didn't miss the playoffs. They missed the playoffs last year, which is, very unlikely for a school like HL who always used to making the playoffs. Davontavean Martin, two-sport athlete from Ellender High School in Homer, Louisiana. Let me talk about him in football first. He was a first-team all-district player, as you heard in the segment. Over 800 yards, 8 touchdowns. He's a flat-out stud in football. I think he can play on that next level. I think he could play at a big D1 and be very productive at a big D1. It's going to come down to what he wants to play. He wants to play football. He wants to play basketball on the next level. I think he can do both. But ultimately, I think football is where his meal ticket is at. But with that being said, he had 15 points the other night, just coming off football season. I mean, he only had like a week to practice, and he had 15 points for Ellender and got the win over arch rival Terrebonne. And a lot of his points came off of like putbacks and hustle plays. But he said that was his way of getting back in a rhythm. And I really like Davontavean's game. Him and Chance are going to be one of two better players in this area and throughout their districts and throughout the state. I can't wait till they play these two teams. It's going to be a real good matchup. Ellender is loaded once again. H.L is loaded once again. But I can't wait to see these two clash against each other and see how that outcome going to be. I'm going to make sure I got a front row seat for that one. But y'all be on the lookout for these two, Chance Gasery and Davontavean Martin, two of the better players in Homer, Louisiana, that I think is going to be two of the better players in the state, if not the nation, when they come out next year. The last 2 weeks for LSU has been very disappointing. The game against Alabama, it wasn't even a game. It was a debacle. Let's just call it what it is. Last week against Arkansas, a 9-ranked team, they gave up 300 yards rushing and only had 59 yards rushing with Leonard Fournette in the backfield. A lot of people are calling for Les Miles' job, and this has been talked about probably for the last 2 or 3 years. And I can't blame nobody, because Les Miles, you're stuck in the Stone Ages. You're stuck in the 80s where you think you could just get in I formation and just hand the ball off to Leonard Fournette. That's not going to happen. You should have learned your lesson when you played against Alabama. Matter of fact, you should have knew going into that game that wasn't going to work. You should have came with a different game plan, mixed it up a little bit. Stop dictating to Cam Cameron how to call plays. Let Cam Cameron do what he do, and let the offense run, and you just oversee everything. The year when Mettenberger came to LSU, his first year, this was the same way. It was a predictable offense. They just wanted to hand the ball off to Jeremy Hill and thought that was going to win. And then the next year, for some strange reason, they opened up the offense like they should be doing this year. And Odell Beckham had 1,000-yard receiving. Jarvis Landry had 1,000-yard receiving. I don't understand, Les Miles. You got the best receiving core in my mind in the nation, but you're not using them the way you're supposed to. What's the purpose of bringing all these top receivers, all these top players on your team on the offensive end if you're not going to utilize them the way they should be utilized? I'm not saying that, LSU shouldn't be a run-first team, but you should switch it up a little more, be a little more creative, make your offense a little more complex and not so predictable. Nick Saban, I got to commend you, because Nick Saban was stuck in his ways the same way. Thought he could just line up and run the ball at people, and then he brought Lane Kiffin in. I'll be the first to tell you, I don't think Lane Kiffin is head coach material, but God damn it, he's a hell of a play caller. And last year, Amari Cooper caught 100 balls. Man, that would have never happened in the Nick Saban offense 2-3 years ago. Lane Kiffin has this offense putting these defenses on their toes. They don't know what's coming. I mean, he's switching it up. I just love the way he called this game against Mississippi State this past Saturday, and the way he called the game against LSU. Now, everybody was talking about Leonard Fournette being up for the Heisman. Now Derrick Henry is probably the front runner. And it's all because of Lane Kiffin's play calling and Nick Saban allowing him to call these kind of plays. Les Miles, you better get it together. These next 2 games against Ole Miss and Texas A&M, allow Cam Cameron to open up the playbook and let Brandon Harris throw the ball on the field, make checks at the line. Just be a little more creative with y'all offense, and I think y'all will be all right these next 2 games. If not, you might be getting your walking papers at season's end. But y'all let me know what y'all think about LSU. Y'all think Les Miles' tenure is over? Or y'all think they should stick with him and he's been winning 10 games and he's been putting his team in a position to be in a national championship throughout his tenure at LSU? So we should keep him or what? Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think Les Miles should go. That's just my opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think. It's G-Sportz. I'm not going to get into no long, drawn-out discussion about the New Orleans Saints. I'm so damn disgusted with them. I just know we let Ryan go last night with good reason. Dennis Allen's taking over the defensive coordinator spot. We want to see what he's going to do with that. I want to make a quick point, though, about this video I keep seeing on the internet of Brandon Browner when Matt Jones caught that screen for the Redskins and scored on it. Brandon Browner didn't even attempt to make the tackle. He just went and made a personal decision and blindsided one of the Redskins offensive linemen. I have a big problem with that. You know, that's letting me know you're putting yourself before the team. And I don't like the way Sean Payton downplayed this in a press conference. Like it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if he's trying to keep it in-house, and I respect it if that's what you're trying to do. But I hope you handle that, Sean Payton, because that was very disrespectful, not only to your team, not only to the organization and Tom Benson, but to the whole Who Dat Nation. Man, I'm a diehard Saints fan. Don't you ever pull nothing like that, Brandon Brown. To see you give up on a play like that, to make your own personal decision to blindside an offensive lineman, tells me a lot about you as a person. And if that play could have really changed the whole complexion of the game if you would have just made effort and made that tackle. It's a damn shame what's taking place with the whole Who Dat Nation today, because we looking like one of the most pathetic teams in the league right now. We in shambles. I don't even want to watch the Saints no more this season. I'm so disgusted with them. I can't even describe the feeling I be having when I'm watching what I be watching on Sundays, especially last Sunday. There's no reason in the world. Let me go over these stats. Okay? We gave up 514 total yards to the Washington Redskins with Kirk Cousins as the starting quarterback. Are you serious? 213 yards rushing? Wow. You serious? It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. And you know, everybody won't put the blame on the defense and Ryan. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a lot of the blame. But Sean Payton, we got to start holding you accountable too. Okay? Okay? I don't know what kind of positive things I could take from this looking forward, because, I mean, some people saying we should tank the season. You know, I'm not a believer in it, because, you know, you could tank the season and try to get a high draft pick, and guess what? He could be a bust. So you might as well just go ahead, play with some pride, and try to go ahead and win the rest of these games that you can and go out on a good note. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the state of this organization with Sean Payton and some of these players. Just let me know, because I don't know what to think no more. I try to come with an answer after we lose after a certain week, and I don't have no more answers. I'm answered out. I don't even know what to say no more. All I can say is we in shambles, and I'm hurt. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted. Let me know Who Dat Nation. It's G-Sportz. I'm signing off.